Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone, and hello, welcome to stream. I'm still getting settled in. I literally just got out of the shower and got dressed and was like, oh shit, it's 1 o'clock, I need to go. So I am going to step away for a second and go make myself a cup of coffee. And then when I get back, we will get started. Alex has a sub, fantastic. But I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. But I'm gonna go make coffee while ads do their things. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hello, I return. Sorry about that. Appreciate y'all's patience. I'm scrolling back. Hold on. What happened? Scarlett has a 40 stream streak. Thank you so much. Your name is Gray? Why is your name Gray? No, it's also red on mine. Alright, let's get started. I don't have much to yammer about. That's not what I wanted. Here we go. Do y'all want to start with an octa? I kind of just want to jump into the blanket. Try to get as much progress on it done today as possible. You try to never miss, and I super appreciate that. You're so sweet. Oh man, you guys know I love me a crunchy slap base. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Actually, my glasses are filthy. I need to get me a lens wipe. Oh my god, I cannot see. Don't you steal my chair, Miss Ma'am. Hello! I returned. Hello, Shy. Welcome. How are y'all today? I really need to clean my glasses. Give me one moment. You hate your class? Why are we so loud? I'm sorry. Wait, I thought y'all were out for the summer. Am I dumb? I thought summer break started. No, you have 2 weeks. Oh, I'm sorry. Jams. Gotcha. Okay. And I think the schools around where I live are also out for the summer. I pray that y'all survive. Alright. 4.5 millimeter hook. I'm going to turn on the spot countdown. Sorry, I said I wasn't late. I still feel like I'm running late. I guess I sort of am. Sasha, you okay? Sasha wasn't feeling very well this morning. So, I'm just kind of keeping an eye on her. I also was not feeling very well this morning. My stomach was like trying to fucking kill me, I swear. Also, I just got out of the shower, so I'm hot. So I already need the fan. Okay, 31. Okay, perfect. You went to Red Line Diner with a couple of seniors, your friends and teachers last night. It was so fun. I don't know what Red Line Diner is, but it sounds like a fun time. I'm glad you had a good time. Words are hard. Yeah, I just need to make sure that I don't have anything nefarious up on my screen in case we switch over to Firefox, because I had personal information up earlier and I was like, I don't want to put that on blast on stream. Not really nefarious, but personal info, you know? For my trip, I was making luggage tags is what I was doing. But for my trip, I've decided to mark my luggage with small teal single crochet bands so that I always know which one is mine. I was gonna make a matching bracelet, but it ended up way too big and I just threw it away. I was like, nope, I don't feel like frogging and making it smaller. But all 3 of my bags have this little teal band on them now. Might be a Northeast thing. Yeah, I've never heard of it before, so. Kind of like how Whataburger's a Southern thing. Poor minor help PM probably just wanted to send a link to something totally weird. Oh, the bot. There's another one called Hungry Missile TQ3 that says AI viewers from streamboo.com. Yeah, no. Get that shit out of here. I don't want AI viewers. The bots specifically target smaller streamers to help them quote-unquote grow their audience when it's not real people at all. That was a weird ass random knot. That was weird. Dairy Queen being Southern, you think it's dying out? That's sad. You're prepping choir music for next year? I guess it does make sense that Dairy Queen is dying out now that you mention it. It's kind of being replaced by other ice cream places. Dairy Queen is definitely not Southern. It's very prevalent on the East Coast. There's a Dairy Queen on the way to the orthodontist. Okay. Man, I'm so glad I don't have to go to the orthodontist anymore. Sasha, can you please get out of my suitcase? Don't do it. What is this? Oh, it's Tears of the Kingdom. I know that sound effect. That one too. That's your heart's being stolen by Ganon. That's not a spoiler. That happens literally in the first, like, sequence of the game. Always had it anywhere you've been. Okay. You have to go to Annoying People Club today? I'm sorry. Is there a way for you to be able to get out of it? I don't know if this is the vibe for today, but the song is like, there's a minute and a half left of the song. It's fine. This is the last day, so there's food and everything. Okay, that makes up for it, definitely. Everybody loves free food, especially teenagers. Jesus. There's a lot going on in this. I really should replay Tears of the Kingdom. I might do that on my train ride. That or I might play Cult of the Lamb. I haven't quite decided yet. I've got a lot planned for the train ride. There's 20 hours. That's a long time. book club in your school, but everyone is people you used to be friends with, and they're all assholes. Oof. That's awkward. 11. I love the Gerudo theme, like the leitmotif. It's so pretty. Leitmotif? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not a music person. But like, Gerudo music is just so pretty. Always. L-E-I-T motif? Oh, Jesus. Vast tonal shift. I've always pronounced it leitmotif, but I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation. I'm always open to learning new things, especially if it makes me not look like a fool. Oh, that's Splattle being done. There was a girl who gave a speech last night for your teacher, but she literally could not go 2 seconds without saying the word like. I really need to watch how I say like, because it was really hard to listen to that. You just call it a motif, it's functionally the same. Okay, well that's good to know. I also say like a lot, but it's not every other word. I try not to do it that much. It's very Valley Girl. Oh, okay. Thank you. You say it a lot, you were resigned. No, I get it. I appreciate the information. Like, especially because you're a music teacher. I appreciate the non-judgmental education. Very popular in program music and now video game music and film. Yeah! Oh, you mean say like a lot. Oh, okay, my bad. Hello, Jam. The presentation, the prediction. It is hot outside and I hate it. Mine says 90 degrees. Ugh. 22. Come on, man. $93 feels like 104 with your UV. Ugh. Definitely a water table day. That sounds so fun. A water bug. Just in time for the prediction to end. Nice. Oh my god. Wow, okay. I must have been really out of it yesterday because I totally fucked this part up. Hold on, we gotta fix some stuff. Yeah. I thought I was done. I'm not. What the hell? This is just to get me enough to working length. Yeah, that's gonna be tied off anyway, so that's fine. Come on, work with me. Okay, fixed that. This is why it's always important to make sure that you are paying attention. Very important. Okay, let's do splattle. Now that I've fixed that. I gotta scroll back. What happened? A 5-stream streak, thank you so much, Jam. Baltimore City Mayor made all pools and rec centers free so kids would have stuff to do that isn't crime, and it's working. Oh, that's awesome! Just, like I said last time, I hate everyone here. Played Sorry with my sister, and now she's making a whole bunch of lore with Sorry pieces. Blue wouldn't let red into their section, so red kicked them off the board into the ocean and took over their section. Oh, wow. Okay, let's do Splattle. Alright, you guys already know what we're going to start off with. From 3. Splatter shot from 3. It's a normal weight weapon. Slightly more range. Not a shooter, but it is also not from 3. Very important. Okay. So. More range, but a normal weight weapon that's not a shooter. So. Since we are going to be in... Not in 3... Blasters count as shooters, so that also just nixes out all the blasters. Fantastic, love that. Normal weight weapons. But has more range than a splatter shot, so maybe a charger? Maybe a roller? Let's go with something that we don't normally do. Let's do a flingza. See if that gets us anything. Flingza from 2, why not? Not a roller, but it does have splash wall, but it's not from 2. Ooh, okay. Y'all know how great I am with my weapons from 1. Not great. Okay, what are my normal weight weapons from 1? So, okay, so it's between 50 and 58. That actually gives us a decent amount of information. But as y'all know, I'm not great with Splatoon 1 weapons. Okay. So we know what classes are not in the pool, which are Brellas, Dualies, Splatanas, and Stringers. So that just completely removes 4 classes. I'm actually gonna write down notes because it helps me think. So, shooters, rollers. These are the ones that we already know are not in this pool. So, Brellas, Stringers, Splatanas, and Dualies. Which leaves us Sloshers, Chargers. Brushes are counted as rollers, so brushes are out. And Splatlings. I think that's all I'm missing. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, perfect. So we're looking for a slosher, a charger, or a splatling that is normal weight with splash wall. But it has a range between 58 and 50. And chargers tend to have, chargers and splatlings both have pretty long range. So I'm gonna guess a slosher of some sort. Just to see. We'll go with the basic slosher from 2. It is a slosher. Okay, so it's a slosher variant. So that is either the soda slosher or the slosher deco. But we've already had the soda slosher previously, but I think it might have been from 2. So we're gonna guess the slosher deco. See how that goes. Yeah, I got it in 4. Pretty happy about that. Congrats to the believers. This is what taking notes does for you. Hello, Sarah, welcome. Come on, Mama, I'm a believer today. Sorry, I'm scrolling back. Maybe I should stop doing predictions. I always get it wrong. Okay, well, whatever your gut says to go with, do the opposite of that and maybe you might win. Pro tip. But yeah, I was actually taking notes. Just to help me think. Okay, let's get back to it. 35 stream streak, Red. Thank you so much. Welcome in. This song is 15 minutes. We're skipping it. I'm actually very impressed that I got that on 4. Using my brain. Taking notes actually helped a lot now that I'm thinking about it. That was awesome. Very happy about that. Okay, I think we skipped this yesterday because it was also very long. Yeah, this is a 13 minutes long. Did nothing for your points. I'm so sorry. We need more people in here with more points. So that we can get lots of people in here. Okay, wait, what the fuck did I just do? I think I was not supposed to pull that out. Just leave that there. Okay. You didn't have the points to donate today? Yeah, I'm sorry. But you got a really cool radish octo out of it, so... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Speaking of radish octos, octo expansion. Reginald worth all the points? Yes, he was. I've decided to put the octos in like one of my tote bags so that they're all together but also out of the way. They are in my Passionate Kelsey tote bag. Oh, I'm looking ahead. Row 65 looks rough. Not rough, but oof. So was Fuckface the Third? Is that what the purple one's name is? I don't think I can write that on its name, on its little tag. I didn't write Reginald's name on his tag, I'm sorry. It's 93 and feels like 104. I felt like you could handle it. Let's see, what's the... It's 91 outside right now. Let's see. Humidity is 54%. I didn't want to open up at this. 92. High of 92. Feels like 99. That's disgusting. With 60% humidity. I'd rather just cry. Sir Radish Reginald needs no introduction. His presence is enough. Love that no one has noticed I skipped Fuckface the Second. It's okay. Fuckface Jr., well. I don't know where I was going with that, but I'm not going to continue. I think that's 31. 32. 33. Yo, this first cake is looking rather sparse. We'll see how far we get, and if we have time, we can do another octo. If y'all want to do like a community vote. Or like y'all can like pick out a pride flag for me to do at the end. Alex, you will live. I believe in you. Oh, the reason I say we can do an octo at the end, Axe and I have canceled date night tonight because he's got a lot going on. So, I will be able to stick around just a little bit longer. The only flag I've done so far is non-binary. We did like a pride, like a rave kind of pride one last night. It's very neon, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's like explicitly pride. Date night with chat, yeah. Besides, I'm gonna get to see Axe this weekend, so I'm fine. I'm not super upset about it. Plus, it gives me time to pack, cause like, I need to finish packing. I know it's only Tuesday and I don't leave until Friday, but I need to pack. Miss Holly Pocket is letting me know she didn't appreciate being poked at the vet today. I'm sorry. Is she pouting? Also, if y'all decide on a pride flag, I'd like to do one that doesn't have purple in it, because we've done a lot of purple. Let's do something else. Sapphic or lesbian. Okay, I thought about doing the lesbian flag. I think I've got enough colors for that, maybe. A romantic? Okay. Lesbian has purple. Lesbian has like a dark pink. Yeah, lesbian's like orange and pink. It's like a dark orange, lighter orange, white, light pink, dark pink. Alex, you are using a computer. You can look it up. Oh, so I had it backwards. So it's pink on the bottom, orange on top. Good to know. Let's do lesbian then. I don't really have like a super dark pink, so we might have to substitute in like a red. Maybe? No, I don't know, wasn't giving up. Oh, okay. You think red would be okay to substitute in? Sure, it'd be fine. You personally say purple? I think you need to get your eyes checked. I don't know if this is weird of me, but I'd rather not subcolors on flags, at least not one that represents me. Colors represent different things, not to be a party pooper. What do you mean subcolors? Oh, substitute. I understand. Sorry, it took me a second. The colors represent different things. Okay, I will do my best to color match. It might not be perfect. I don't really have like a dark pink is the problem. Really is a shame that I'm gonna be gone 2 weeks of Pride. Very sad. Maybe carrot juice, mandarin glow, strawberry glow, and pink pitaya. Yeah, the neon glow is like super bright. You're not gonna be a butt about it? No, I appreciate you telling me. I guess I could go grab the colors like super quick if y'all are interested in like, we can like color check and stuff. Because I was definitely thinking carrot juice and mandarin glow. Let me go look. I'm gonna mute while I do this. Hello, I returned. Okay, so we have a lot of colors here. Obviously, white for the middle row, round, whatever. Here are the 2 oranges that I have. These are the only 2 oranges I have. And then we've got a couple different colors that we can do here. So this is pink pitaya. This is strawberry glow. These 2 look really similar on camera. They look a little similar in person too. We have strawberry smoothie, which I was thinking we could maybe do like that. Maybe. Or we could do the red, which would kind of look pinkish. But there's a couple different options here. Honestly, I think this configuration with the pink pitaya and the strawberry smoothie would be best. Both look close in different ways, yeah. But this is red velvet. Red velvet cake is the actual name, but red velvet. Whatever y'all think is what we will do. I don't think the strawberry glow is the way to go. I think it's too bright. It looks pretty good. Which one? We've got a couple different options here. Whatever y'all think. I will let y'all discuss amongst yourselves. Or with me, whichever. But I'm going to go put the strawberry glow away, because I don't think we're going to use it. The orange glow anyway? Yeah. I don't know. I just don't think it looks anywhere close to the flag with the strawberry glow. With the light pink? Okay. So, these 2 are out. I'll leave that for y'all to look at. Okay. Hello, Dreaming Truth. Welcome. How are you today? We're deciding colors for an octo for your end of stream. I just have to find a place to put all this yarn. There we go. That works. We should donate all the colors for Mambo's stash busting project? What do you mean? What does that mean, Scarlett? But I'm doing well. I was a little frazzled at the very beginning of stream because I was packing and I lost track of time. And I was like, oh shit, it's like 12:30. I need to go take a shower before stream. So I ran through the shower really quick, and then like at 1 o'clock, I was like, oh shit, I gotta go. So I was a little rushed at the very beginning of stream, but we're chilling now. Bombard me with 30 more colors. Oh god. actually have two colors that I would like to use at some point that I have not put on the list. And they are Michael's brand, Loops and Threads, Sweet Snuggles maybe? And they are the flower colors. So I think I have 3 of those. I've got the Rose, which is a cream with pink and green in it. I have Iris, which is purple with yellow and green. And then I think the last one's called Peacock, and it's white with blue and green, and it's really pretty. So if y'all would like to see octos made out of that, I can do that too. Genuine question, is it normal to show up to school dressed head to toe in Pride merch for June? Hello, Mel, welcome. How are you today? I'm a third of the way through. What are we talking about? The pattern, I'm only a quarter of the way through. Oh, yesterday I mentioned that I had a story for you guys about an English teacher that I never told. So when I was in high school, I'm in Texas, right? Normal. And my teacher decided to have a gay rights quote-unquote debate, right? And you know how that usually goes. And he was playing devil's advocate, or so he was saying. He said the only reason gay people want to get married is so that they have the tax benefits. Now, this is a man who always talks about how much he loves his wife and his stepdaughters. And so I looked at him and I said, is that the only reason you married your wife? And he looked at me, and the entire class went like dead silent. He goes, go to the principal's office. I was like, all right, bye. So that was a good time. Let me do some math here really quick. Yeah, it was not my proudest moment, but also like fuck that guy. Yeah, I was pretty proud of that. Yeah. I don't remember if I got in trouble for that or not. But also, like, dude. Yeah, don't fuck with me. This fuck is finally finished, I think. This one's one of my favorites, I think. This one's really pretty. You love Construct Factory? It's really pretty. I love just Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom music. If it wasn't so slow a lot of the time, or so long, like, because they're really long songs, and honestly, I don't want to listen to a 20-minute song. We only have 4 hours here, guys. But this one's not one of those, like, super long songs. This one's, like, a 3-minute song, I think. I did reshuffle the playlist today, just because it felt appropriate. I'm gonna miss you guys. The one thing I'm not super excited about my trip is I'm not gonna get to live stream, but Axe has kind of low-key talked me into trying vlogging. And so I'll try that out. Can you say something that is a hot take about Zelda? Go for it. But yeah, I might try vlogging. We'll see how it goes. Vlog, yes, okay. You do not find Zelda games personally fun or interesting. That's a fair take. Axe also does not. So Axe really enjoys Zelda, but he cannot stand Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. And when I asked him why, he's like, it's just the same shit. And I was like, that's a fair reason. Hello, Patch. So, like, it's not for everybody. Hey, Southern people, how offensive to sensibilities is it that I found Southern-style fried chicken that is microwavable? I mean, I don't care. Some people might. You like the lore and all think the art is pretty? Yeah, I agree with that. What am I doing here? I think I did too many double crochets. 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Yep, I did too many. I mean, to each their own. I don't like first-person shooters, personally. So everybody has their gaming preference, and Zelda's not yours, and that is totally fine. Violent hissing. I'm good. I'm excited and nervous about my trip this upcoming weekend. But as I was saying earlier, I'm gonna try vlogging and see how that goes. Axe suggested I try out some apps specifically for vlogging, and so I'm excited to try those out. But that vlog probably won't be ready until I get back from my trip, because I'm gonna try and vlog the whole week. Even if, like, we don't really do a whole lot, I'm still gonna try. We'll see how it goes. How are you frying your chicken? That takes a long time. A 7-stream streak! Thank you so much! I appreciate it. But I'm good. We're gonna try and make some decent progress on the blanket today, and then we're gonna make an octo at the very end. Date night with my boyfriend got canceled, so I will be able to go over time. So that is what we will be doing. Okay, I just did 11, 3, 2, 3. If y'all are wondering why date night got canceled, Axe is getting a new job, and he's like super stressed out about it. And so he's been like trying to like scramble and finish everything in time for his new job to start. I was like, that's a totally fair reason. You know what? It actually kind of works out for me because I have to do some last minute shopping and prep stuff, so. Like after stream, I think my mom and I are going to be running to a few cities over to go clothes shopping for me because I asked for leggings for my birthday. It's a fairly straightforward request. I sent my mom a link and then I was like, wait, that's the wrong link. Well, she bought from the first link anyway, and they ended up being girls size large, not women's size large. They were way too tight, way too tight. So I was like, hey, I asked for these, and she was like, oh, my bad. So we tried to place an order for them last night. They canceled our order. So I've been trying to find me some leggings to be able to take on my trip. Because I pretty much only wear leggings. And I finally found some for a fair price, but they are like a few cities over, and so we have to go and get them. I just hope my mom checked her phone. Popcorn chicken the other night took 3 hours. Holy shit. Wait, what the fuck? A bucket full of oil to fry stuff. That's not exactly easy, right? My life here we are giving why are you buying clothes at the soup store meme. Well, I've seen videos and it's stressful because it always looks like they're gonna burn their fingers. To me, that isn't much time, but I've been in food service. Okay. I love that the chat is just talking about frying chicken. You have transboy jorts. They're cargo shorts. Wait, what? Guys, I'm like 80% sure there's a wasp. I'm 100% sure there's a wasp in my window. What if I cried? Please don't attack me. Just gonna keep my head down and keep working. Forgot to eat and going over to a friend's house in an hour. We're gonna cook together, so I don't know if you should eat or not. I'd have a small snack. What I'm hearing is I just need to host a big ass potluck for everyone with my fried chicken, mac and cheese, sweet tea, fajitas, stuffed Italian shells, lemonade, because I enjoy feeding food till they get the itis. Southern love language, true. I don't like that there's a wasp in my window, guys. I really don't like it. I would like to close that window, but I'm scared of agitating it. Alright. That's another row done. You've never had real fried chicken or mac and cheese or sweet tea? Oh my god, Jam, how have you not lived? Oh my god. The wasp has disappeared. I don't like that. Where is it? Ooh, a catfish fry sounds good. I don't see the wasp. I'm gonna close this window. Okay, well, I'm gonna cry if it comes out of the window. Don't like that. Box mac and cheese does not count. Oh my god. You need the real mac and cheese that has like 4 different kinds of cheese and a roux with a breadcrumb, like a garlic breadcrumb crust on top. That's the good shit. Scarlett knows what I'm talking about. Mac and cheese takes you a day and a half with bechamel sauce. Yes, exactly. Oop, BRB, okie dokie. $59 double crochet. That's a lot. Or single crochet. Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Okay. I don't need a stitch marker. Man, now I really want some like actual authentic mac and cheese with the garlic breadcrumb crust on top. That sounds so good. The microwave chicken actually slaps? Hell yeah! Who's messaging me? Oh, friends. That looks yummy. Man, the defeat song in 1 is really sad compared to 2s and 3s. It's like, man, you suck. Be sad about it. But no, I'm good. I like how in 2 and 3 though, it's more like uplifting. Like, it's okay, you'll get him next time. Just keep trying. Seriously? We're not listening to a 13-minute song. We'll do a 6-minute song though, but not a 13-minute one. Don't mind me being kind of lurky doing market inventory. Okie dokie. I will be here. I hope your inventory goes well. I'm gonna have to ball this leftover cake up before I leave for my trip, because if I just leave it sad noodly, I'm gonna come back and be like, oh. Okay, so that's 11, 2, 5, 9, okay. Okay, hang on. I'm noticing something. My Ko-fi bot's not posting the link. Make Ko-fi bot a mod so post messages in chat. Yeah, it's not working. What the hell? That's weird. You can't get over how cute the Smash Cake colorway looks. I agree. I'm really bummed my Ko-fi bot's not posting the link to my Ko-fi. Maybe I need to make that a timer message in Nightbot instead. Let's do that super quick while I'm thinking about it. Thank you, but I'm just gonna make that a timed message so that we don't have to keep doing it, because that's what the Ko-fi bot is supposed to be doing, but it's not. That should be good now. Alright, I lost track of what I was doing. Because I was looking at it yesterday, and the last time it sent a link to my Ko-fi was on the 22nd of May, and I was like, why is it broken? Dirge, yeah. Five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13. Alright, that is row 62 done. Excuse me. I'm still gonna try to do the 10 rows today. I don't know if we're gonna get through all 10 rows, but we're gonna do our best. Granted, we're starting the 5th row, and it's only 2:30, not even. So I think we should be okay. Broke it. Cute. This is a fun one. I like this one. Okay, this is confusing me. Single, 2, 3 singles. 5 doubles, 1 single, 2 double, 1 single, 1 double, 4 singles, okay. Ooh, I see an octo. Yeah, sure thing. 1 second. Let me get past this tricky part right here. Four singles, 1 double, 4 singles. What? Been searching all along. Guys, we actually have lyrics for once. Sounds very purpley. $15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. More purple. Yep. I like purple, don't get me wrong. We've just been using a lot of smoothie bowl. But I'm down for it. It's gonna be cute. I lost track of my stitches. That's the 2. So I just need to stop one before. Okay. I'll finish this row and then I'll punch that in, and I'll go grab the yarn for it. Okay, that's precious. That is a very fair and understandable reason. I can definitely do that for you. Lavender do look very similar, but they are two different colors. Partially because the lavender is a baby bear and not a big twist posh, which is what most of these are. You finally get to leave. Yippee! Welcome back. See, it wasn't so bad. You survived. I'm confused. Hang on. What the fuck? Okay, nope, I'm good. I was just being a dingus. 1, and then 8. Got it. Got it. Sorry I'm not being super talkative. I'm like locked in. Hey, this is the song that we finished the Kraken Blanket to. It's also the ending credits song of Side Order. Alright. Let's punch in Mel's Octo. Alright, so you wanted Smoothie Bowl, Ube, and Lavender. That's gonna be really cute. Very cute. Now, I'm gonna go grab those colors super quick, and then I'll be right back. Hello. I returned. You've gone through your products and you see some where they didn't do... You see some where they didn't do to feel bad. I'm sorry. So, of course, y'all know Smoothie Bowl. This is Ube, milk tea, and this is lavender. So this is the lavender, which you can just kind of barely make out. Focus? It's not gonna focus. But that's the lavender, this is the Ube. So they're very, very similar. Ube is just slightly darker. So that's gonna be really cute. I'm gonna go put them over with the other yarn. I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way to row 68 because row 65 is crazy. Row 65 is crazy. But we're gonna keep going. And Ren, if you feel bad about benching them, you could always donate them. Might have to look into that. Okie dokie. I'm gonna have to count really quick, so... 2... 2... Okay, I didn't need to count, but I did it anyway. It's fine. Good night, Light Turtle's leg fell off! Oh no! Do you have any super glue to fix him? That's really tragic. I'm so sorry, Mel. I should take a big sippy. You're right, Nightbot. I did big sippy. Maybe. Not now, Nightbot. We have an emergency. True. God, read the room, Nightbot. See, I'm the kind of person that needs to sleep in like absolute fucking darkness. I can't have any light. My clock that I have right next to my bed is at the lowest light level possible. And sometimes even that's too bright. Because I'll wake up and I'll look over at the clock and it's like, ugh. Like, my windows are shut. All the lights in the kitchen are off so that there's no light coming in through under my door, even though I can't really see it. And my clock next to my bed is absolutely just as low as I can possibly get it. You need a TV and fan. I need a fan, like, directly on my face. Your fiance requires a certain amount of light and you've adjusted to it? That makes sense. Okay, 9 singles. What the fuck? There we go. Yep. Sam finally likes Appa. Yay! Opened the door and Sam walked up like normal, and as I reached down to pet her, I go, "Hi, Sam." Appa jumps on him like she came out of nowhere, and they were playing. Oh, that's very sweet. That is row 65. I have a feeling I'm going to need a stitch marker to help me keep track of where I am. Really, it shouldn't be that bad, but there's a lot going on, so fingers crossed. That felt weird. There we go. I see a hydration and a stretch. Let me finish this big scary row, and then I will do those. That's a cute emote. I love those too. I like how they just dance across the screen, very cute. I wish they were animated on the emote wall. Alas, they are not. That's a yarn split. We don't want that. Oh, hello, baby ducky waddles. Yes, the fuck blanket. I was like, what? Took me a second. Welcome in. How are you? I am trying to not lose my place in this very intimidating row that I'm working on. You've tie-dye on your hands. Better than glitter. It's true. Maybe just a 12. 5. It is mosaic. We finished the Kraken blanket last month, so we're working on this one. I'll unfold it here in just a second so you can see the full design. I have it folded up right now for ease of access. Makes it easier for me to wrangle it when it's folded up like this. We are just over a quarter of the way through with it. Alright, that is the last stitch on that crazy row. Mark that off. You finished your 78,720 stitches on your supernatural blanket. That's awesome! I gotta read back. What the hell? You were talking to your teacher last night about the tie-dye issue. You're not doing Kim and Kevin. Yeah, our other friend had to sew a mole. Oh yeah, the mole! We had to make moles too. That was fun. Okay, let's do the reveal. So we're just over a quarter of the way with this blanket. So we have some tiny fucks that are appearing up here at the top. This lovely one right here. This one's probably my favorite. It's so pretty. Turned out so nice. We have the big one down here. This is one of 3 big ones of this style, I think. Really nice and big. We've got this little guy right here. This one is also probably one of my favorites. This one is almost done. I think we're gonna be finishing up this one on the next 2 rows. We've got this one. We got this one that's almost done. We have this one that we just finished up as well. And this one is kind of like a cutoff of this one over here, which I think is funny. So yeah, here's the fuck blanket so far. The bisexual fuck blanket, as some of my people have started calling it, because it's in the bisexual pride colors. This is not a wedding gift. This is just because I can. This was a community voted on project, though. But I really like how it's turning out. I think it's turning out pretty sick. Okay. I'm gonna try and get through these last 3 rows so that I feel like I've accomplished something. And then we will work on octos. But there's a big stretch into hydration waiting for me. How long have I been working on this? That is an excellent question. I can actually look. That is not my server. This is my server. I started it on the 18th of May, so 3 weeks? Yeah. But I will be gone for the next 2 weeks, because I'm going on a trip for my birthday. Excuse me. Alright, sippy. Oop, sorry. we've got 2 more rows, 3 more rows. And then we will start working on octos. Time to deconstruct a chain bracelet and salvage the beads. I believe in you, Mel. There we go. Okay. Scooch. Alright, let's keep going. By the way, we have a new community thing going on. You can do !octo to see all of the colors available for Crochet Octo redeems. They are 20,000 points. You can choose up to 4 colors from my stash to make an octo. It's just like a fun little high point redeem. I really love this version of the dragon theme. It's so pretty. Like, it's so sad and like foreboding, but it's supposed to be, but it's so nice. 'Cause you hear the same dragon theme a lot. This was just such an awesome take, edit, whatever you want to call it, of this. Slowly building your points back up. Well, then quit spending them on hydrating me. I'm teasing. I don't care. For the record, I was joking. You're back to 400. Almost up to 1,000. You'll just have to endure. I don't know how long it takes to build up 20,000 points, but if it takes forever, then I am willing to lower that price point until we get more people in anyway. But you're like our own Tamagotchi. We love taking care of you. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad. Singles. I forgot to hang up my sign. Oopsies. There's a knot. I'm gonna mute my own knot. It does take a bit, but the streaks help. Okay, good. I don't want to make them free. By the way, the octas are only channel point redeemable, not bit redeemable, because that... I wanted them specifically to be a high point redeem to give back to the community. So, to reward my most active viewers. Yes, this will be the last stream for a bit. Until, at least until the 15th. 15th, 16th is a maybe. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to be streaming on the 15th and 16th yet, because I might be recovering from my trip. Because travel takes a lot out of a person. And birthday is probably going to take a lot out of me. It's a very, very heavy maybe for 15th and 16th. But yes, today is the last stream before my trip. Whoa. I must away, try to stop by before. Okie dokie. Well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, Scarlett. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you so much. Singles. Okay. I will still be active on Discord and stuff. I'm just not gonna be streaming. Ren and Scarlet gonna have to be repping the Barony without us for a bit. Maybe I'll stream more this week than remember. Jack is going ham with 4 streams. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I've been so checked out from Jack's stuff lately because I've been so focused on my stuff. Then I'm like, huh? But like, good for Jack, man. I'm so happy for them. Let's just keep going. Hope they got rest as much as you can while moving. Yeah, no, for real. That had to be exhausting. This is a fun little plucky song. Having moved across country, it is exhausting. Bless your heart. I've never moved from far from where I've lived my whole life. I have a haircut appointment tomorrow that I'm pretty excited about. My hair's getting way too long. Perfect for my trip. You're originally from Utah, and now you're in... Is that Massachusetts? Or Maine? I'm really bad with my state abbreviations, and I should be better, but... I think you're in Maine, if I remember correctly. Massachusetts. Oh, okay. My bad. There's so many M states, you know? This might have been when I needed to lock in. Unless it's like super fucking long. No, it's not. You have a friend who is originally from Ipswich? That's an interesting name for a place that I've never heard of. Something's off. Because I'm a dumbass and I miscounted. And I was looking at the wrong part of the pattern. There we go. I had to read that. You're in college central Mass. Okay. She's in Japan now, but she might move to Finland to live with her boyfriend. Wow. If I move countries, I'm trying to avoid snow. That's honestly very, very reasonable. That is that row finished. I think we might work up to, this is gonna sound silly, row 69, because row 70 through 72 is just like, there's just a space of black. So I think if we work up to the last row of the bottom section of this, I'm satisfied going on my trip with that much done. So, we're gonna work up to the funny sex number, which is fitting for this, the bisexual fuck blanket. Let's fucking go. That's so silly. is itchy. The heel. Okay, we fixed it. We're good. After checking your stock, you are ready for market. Yay! Which means you can work on other stuff like the Be a Beamy butterfly cardigan. Oh, that sounds so cute. Yes, I wanted to make one of those. I just haven't gotten around to doing it. Okay, we just did 4, 1, 1, 2, 1, 4. I've been making a lot of Masu bags lately just because I'm trying to use up a lot of my cotton yarn. So I'm taking a lot of cotton yarn with me, and I'm just going to be making Masu bags. And I'm going to see if there's a craft store near my friend's place that we can go hit up at some point so I can get more yarn if I run out, which I probably will run out with how fast I work. So, you know. I do wear bandanas. Like, all the time. Keeps my hair out of my face. I have a lot of them. But my favorite one is like it's a maroon paisley bandana. That's like my everyday. But I have like a ton of them. So I don't really wear crochet bandanas because they're not sturdy. And my hair's not really designed to wear cute bandanas. Like crochet bandanas. Trust me, I've tried and it just doesn't work out, but I really do appreciate it. I think that's super sweet of you. But I get mine at... Unfortunately, I get mine at Hobby Lobby because they're like 99 cents there. Although some of them I've kind of gotten as hand-me-downs. I know, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. Because that's a really sweet thought and a very kind gesture, but it just doesn't work out. My hair's so like fine and silky that they just slide right off and they don't hold my hair back. Your hair is very fine and thin. Yeah, it's a battle. I wish my hair had more texture to it so that I could do some cute stuff with it. It just doesn't. So I just throw it up into a bandana or a hat. I have zero emotional attachment to my hair. Like, if I could shave it off, I would. But I mentioned that to Axe once and he goes, please don't ever do that. I was like, okay. Yeah, my hair is like silky soft. And it's not like it's greasy or anything. Like, I wash it every other day, but it just has zero texture. Yeah, at best I can sometimes get my hair to go with a comb to hold it. It's, if you super twist and contort it first, yeah, no, the way that my hair is like styled, that's not even viable. I put it up into like a tiny ponytail with like the really tiny like rubber bands, and then I put a bandana over it because if I don't, it like spills out over the sides and it looks wonky. So I can curl it, but I don't because it's too much hassle. I don't fucking go anywhere. But I have my hair styled, so if I want to curl my hair, I can, and it looks cute. But I don't because that damages my hair, and it's too much work. Your hair will not curl. I have to use a wax hairspray to make mine stick. Alright, that's row 68 done. Part of me is wondering if it would be okay if I did row 70 in the black yarn. Because row 71 is just double crochets. And I feel like if I did it in the multi-yarn, it would be wasteful because you're not going to see it. We'll get that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it later. You've held a curl once in your life, and it was because they brushed it, hairspray, twisted in the curler, hairspray, then hairspray again was taken out of the curler. Yeah, that sounds about right. My brain just like stopped where I was like, what? Nope, we're good. Alright. This will be our last row for today. And then we will make some octos. I love the steel drum in this. This is one of the tracks that I grew up playing. That was for a pageant though, so it was very stressful. Like, your hair, do something. Yeah, it kind of used to be the same way for me in color guard. Like, updos and hairspray, lots of hairspray, lots of hairspray. My hair was like a rock after some of our performances and competitions and stuff like that. I don't miss those days, honestly. Like, they were great. They definitely made high school a lot more bearable, but, like, I don't miss them. The fuck? This is one of my favorite Splatoon songs. I love the Splatoween songs so much. I will do those after this row. You suffered through color guard because hairspray and asthma do not mix. Yeah. Yeah. My asthma was exercise induced. And so after every show, I'd come off of the field just like huffing and puffing, trying to catch my breath. That was awful. the fuck? What happened here? I fixed it. You were undiagnosed into your 20s. Oh my god, that sounds awful. Yeah, I'd have to take my inhaler either like right before, usually right before or right after a performance. And then it'd be like, can I have some water? And they were like, you have to wait until everybody else. And I was like, no, I can't breathe. I need water. And they'd be like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, my throat is sticking together. I would like some water, please. It was not a good time. But I mean, I killed it out there on the field, so... Oops. Like, listen to the person have done, yeah. But they would always be like, you have to wait till everybody else can get their water. And I was like, no, you don't understand. Fortunately, I was usually one of the first to get water, but... Ugh. Like I said, I do not miss those days. I just realized y'all can't see what I'm doing. You hated fall season with the passion because of that sort of thing? Yeah, no, winter guard was awesome, but marching season was awful. Especially because, you know, I'm down here in Texas where it's a lot hotter than most places. Oof. The funny thing is I would come off of the field just like red in the face, heaving for breath, and all of my teammates would be like, oh my god, Cooper, are you okay? Yeah, I just can't fucking breathe, and then usually our coach would come over and hand me my inhaler. But to be so real, I'm actually not reading the pattern for this, I'm just following the stitches. Because I know that there are no other additional stitches being made on the next row. And we still have an hour left of stream. Wonderful. Sweet. Looks good. Yeah, I'm gonna actually fold it this way. Cool. That stitching's clean. Thank you. I appreciate that. I take great pride in my stitches. Alright. I have been ordered to stretch and drink. I just remember that I have coffee that I haven't really been drinking. And that coffee is definitely cold. That sounds like a bitch to have to deal with, Ren. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's ball up this cake because it is very limp noodle. This is how much of the first cake we have left. So I'm gonna ball it up. I thought about just continuing it, but feel like you can do it better if you just restart. Yeah. arm is itchy. It depends. I loved Iron Lung, but I don't really watch scary movies all that often. Why do you ask? What the fuck is going on? What happened here, guys? What the fuck? Here we go. Obsessed. Okay. I've also heard, I've seen like some like trailers and stuff for it. We have ball of yarn. All right. We have ball. I would ball up the big pound of yarn, but I don't feel like it. So, let's make some octos. We're gonna start with Mel's. You finally finished deconstructing the bracelet. Nice. There are some parts that aren't scary, but more unnerving. Ooh. Okay, smoothie, ube, and then lavender. Nice. Okay, I'm trying to remember how I did this. How many rows I did of each, but I could just pull out the octo. I don't know what I'm thinking. I think what I did is I did 3 rows of this bottom color, and then I did 4 rows of each of the other colors. Come on. I'm afraid this yarn is going to snap. Fortunately, it did not. Love that. Sadly, you must go. Alrighty, Mel. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope everything goes well with your partner. In the hospital, of course. Basically, boy makes wish and girl he likes becomes yandere for him. There's more to it, but this is how you be. Interesting. That sounds really scary though, actually. Like, no, ooh. We're gonna zoom in so that y'all can see what I'm doing. Maybe I'm a little too close. There we go. It does. I kind of took a little bit of inspiration from Jack's Granny Square spreadsheet. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you approve. This yarn is coiling up like crazy. Not super thrilled about that. Little things like that make people seem so professional and cool. It really wasn't difficult to set up, actually. But I'm glad you think so. I can actually show it off. Where is it? So, literally all you do is you have to go like here, and then you can click, like right click, and then it's like drop down. And then you can do like all sorts of stuff. But yeah, I just like made it here and then I copied it over. Same thing over here. Yeah, it's easy. But hey, every day is a good day to learn something new, so. Honestly, getting the hex codes for the colors of the yarn was harder than that. That was a whole task in and of itself. Was getting the codes for the colors. Writing down notes. Every day is a good day to learn. It is. Every day is a good day to learn a new thing. Or it's always a good day to learn something new. Something like that. Gotta remember my wise words for when I'm gone. I'm not dying! I will be back. Knock on wood. Suddenly got really scared. I just suddenly felt like my math was off, but it's not. I will be on Discord, not to worry. When will Mambo return from the skeleton work? Exactly, Shy. Hello, welcome. Going to look out to my window. Gonna look dramatically out my window for 4 hours during stream days. I'm gone. Okay, but you have to have Splatoon playing in the background. Doesn't matter what song it is. It just has to be a Splatoon song. That'd be really funny, actually. Just looking morosely out the window to Splatoon music. When will my friend Mambo return from war? What the fuck is going on with this yarn? Where is the end? This is promising, I guess. I don't know. What the fuck? Huh? Guys, I'm scared. I don't know what is going on with this. Okay, that helps. I think. We have a singularity here. Just kidding. What the fuck? Huh? I swear to God, if we have another situation like the lime from yesterday... Oh my God, we do. Pretty sure. This is terrible. It's not even gonna take this much yarn to do all the top of this. I'm so mad. This is ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sure, whatever. We'll work with it. It's fine. I am going to Illinois to visit a friend of mine for a week next week. Or really the end of the week. I leave on Friday to go to Axis Place, and I'm staying the night at Axis Place. And then on Saturday, he is taking me to the station, and I'll be riding a train for 20 hours up to Chicago. I'll be coming home. My train leaves on the 12th. I'll be getting back on the 13th, and I'm staying with Axe that night to wake up at his place on my birthday. And I will be coming home the evening of the 14th to spend my birthday with my mom. And so the 15th and 16th for streaming days is kind of up in the air right now. Current plan is very heavy maybe. I don't have anything definitive decided for that yet. Yeah, my friend and I are going to the Pokemon fossil Pokemon exhibit at the Chicago Natural Science Museum, where Sue the T-Rex is, and I'm very excited. And then I think we're going to either an aquarium or a zoo. I'm not sure which yet. I think going to the Chicago Aquarium could be a lot of fun. But we'll see. I do have a project designed for the train. It is a chevron blanket in black and another Karen Smash Cakes color called Turquoise Punch. And it's started, and I've got a decent chunk of yarn to take with me on it, on the train, to work on it. And then I have a couple other cotton yarn skeins that I'm taking with me to make Masu bags after I run out of yarn for my blanket. And then I'm also taking a handful of my electronics so that I have entertainment if I get bored or need to give my hands a break. I'll be taking my laptop with me to act as an MP3 player. There's no Wi-Fi on the train, but I have this flash drive which has my music on it, which is what we're listening to right now. Turquoise, a shock, I know. But it's actually not like exclusively turquoise. It's like pink and white, yellow, turquoise, and black kind of twisted together. Here, I can show you. So this is what the turquoise punch looks like. So it's got, excuse you, the turquoise and yellow. It's really pretty, but it is currently vacuum sealed away into my personal item. So I can't pull it out to show you guys, but it's cute. I really like the gradient of this. This is super cute. I need something upbeat. Sure, this works. this works. For upbeat. There's so much yarn just everywhere on my desk. Guts are falling out. But going back to the blanket that I'm working on the train, I will send photos of it whenever it is, however much done I can get on it on the train, because I'm only taking a small amount of yarn for it. I don't think I'm going to finish it on the train, because I think I'm going to run out of yarn. But I am planning on potentially vlogging during my trips, since I'm not going to be live streaming. So we'll see how that goes. I've never vlogged before, but Axe has kind of like encouraged me to give it a shot. So, you know what I'm realizing that this Octo is giving me? It's giving me Ditto vibes. You know what I mean? We might only get around to finishing this Octo. I don't know if we're gonna get around to doing the lesbian Octo. I'm not super thrilled about having to deal with all this fucking yarn that's everywhere. Excuse me. We have a little guy, a little purple guy. So cute. Oh god. Me too. He's a cute little guy. Now, if only the yarn that he came from wasn't such a mess. In what world is this okay? We are slowly but surely untangling it. Not exactly how I was planning on ending stream, but it's fine. Where's the end? I'm gonna fucking scream. There's the end. Okay. We finally have something. We're not listening to a 10-minute song. We did it, guys! Finally! Okay. Legs. Your first market is July 4th. Wonder if it's too ambitious to try and finish the cardigan by then. Are you planning on selling the cardigan? Is that just for you? And I think that's a, like, totally doable time frame. It's only the 2nd of June. It's for you? Hell yeah. Yeah, you could totally finish it by the 4th. What do you mean? It's your shop uniform? That sounds really cute. We have 5 legs, 5 of 8. We can do this. I'm a little worried about the amount of smoothie bowl left. I'm gonna put low stock. I didn't want that to be italicized. There we go. I find it funny that everybody immediately gravitated towards Smoothie Bowl, and I was like, we're running out of Smoothie Bowl, guys! I don't know, it's just something about the name. It's also just a really pretty purple. I saw the name Smoothie Bowl and I was like, that one! I'm glad it spoke to you so starkly. I need to recake it. Ugh. We're getting a tangled mess. This is not great. Actually, quite annoying, in fact. Don't tell me you just tied yourself in a knot. Get out of here. Mel's Octo is done. He's just a little guy. That's actually super fucking cute. You're 600 away from an Octo? Soon! Soon! Let's give this little guy a tag. Wow, my handwriting fucking sucks. It's okay. Alright, Mel's Octo is done. With the tag and everything. Fantastic. I don't have much else for today. I don't think I'm gonna do the lesbian Octo right now. I'm tired. And honestly, I should probably get back to packing for my trip. But let's mark off Mel's is finished. Fantastic. I don't have much else. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today, and I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. No stream this Saturday, because I will be on a train and in Illinois. But there's the potential for me to be back on the 15th or 16th. I will let you guys know if you are in the Discord. If you are not in the Discord, you should join it, which I don't think anybody in here is not in the Discord. And I don't think I'm going to raid anybody because I actually do really need to get back to packing. But I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you so much. As always, keep it crafty, and until next time, bye.